Hello Dnation and welcome back to another Unbox series episode. In today's episode we are going to do a little bit of a unique add-on. Today we are going to be unboxing the Maisto Kawasaki Ninja ZX 6R bike assembly kit, which is the blue edition, which is a 1/12 scale diecast motorcycle. I'm going to be showing you how this is done, and there is going to be an additional add-on to this amazing diecast motorcycle build. So stay tuned and let's get started. Well, let's begin this unboxing and take a look at this amazing Maisto Kawasaki Ninja ZX 6R assembly kit, which is a 1/12 scale diecast motorcycle, blue signature edition. Taking a look at this premium boxing, we see that the assembly line branding by Maisto is prominent. A few bit of details on the bottom side, and the assembly line branding prominent on the other side as well. If you flip the box around, you'll see a beautiful graphic of the Ninja ZX 6R assembly kit, which is very prominent. Well, this is a premium collectible and it's a 1/12 diecast motorcycle. Well, with that being said, let's take a look at this amazing 1/12 scale motorcycle. As you can see, as you open up this premium boxing, you could see the various components that are available in this particular package. Now while I get this open, here's a safety tip. Whenever using sharp objects, kindly pay attention to what you do and do not be in a rush, because sharp objects, if not used with caution, can cause a lot of damage which is not worth the trouble. And keep in mind to keep this diecast motorcycle away from kids below the age of 5. So keeping this in mind, let's get started. Now as we take a look at the contents of this package, we see that the various components are arranged in a clamshell case, which makes easy to identify every part that is available in the package. So now, as I put aside the box, let's take a closer look at the assembly components that are available in this particular package. An important tip while working with assembly diecast model kits: kindly do not misplace any of these parts, because each and every part is an important component when it comes to assembling the final product. So now let's unpack all these components and lay them out for a better understanding of which component goes where. And don't worry, I'm not going to take you through this entire agonizing process of unpacking each and every component. I'm just going to lay out a few so that you get an understanding of what we're going to be working with. By looking at these various components, I get to see that these are highly detailed components, and it's going to look really amazing on completion. So as you can see, I laid out every single component that was available in this package. And now it's time for the additional add-on to this assembly kit that I have in mind. I wanted this assembly kit to be unique, so I planned of lighting this baby up. Here are a few additional components that you will require if you want to do the same. The first additional component you would need is a 9-watt battery along with the connector. And the next component you would need is a click switch connected to 2 different wires, which is basically a positive and a negative. As you can see, this is a clicker style switch. And last but not the least, you would need a couple of LED lights based on the colors you choose to use. And as you can see, these LED lights are connected to rectifiers. This prevents the LED bulbs from fusing often. So these are all the additional components that you would need for the additional modification I'm going to be doing to this assembly kit build. So with that being said, we will get back to this in a bit. Now what we see here is a headlight that comes along with the kit, which is made out of ABS plastic. As currently as you can see it, it's a solid block of plastic. So what we're going to require to be doing is drill 2 holes. With that aside for now, let's pick up the tail end piece of this diecast motorcycle. As you can see, this is where the danger light comes in. So what we are required to do for this project is drill a hole very carefully through this particular section. Now as you can see, I have carefully and meticulously drilled 2 holes where the headlight should be placed. And also make sure that there are no additional shavings or plastic pieces anywhere around what's supposed to be done here. based on how this turned out to be, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Now what's left to do is test fit the particular LEDs into these particular sockets that we've made. I could already tell that this project is going to be a really good one. These LED bulbs fit into these sockets just fine. So in this particular project, as you can already tell, I've decided to place two white LED bulbs where the headlights are supposed to be. Now I'm going to move on to the tail end part of this particular diecast motorcycle. It's just the same procedure with this. Make sure that there are no excessive shavings around the sector that we're going to be working on. And the reason I insist on this is because the LED bulbs need to fit in snug. And now what's left to do is a test fit of the LED bulb where the brake lights go in. And without a doubt in my mind, it looks like this is a pretty good fit as well. I'm really happy with the way this is turning out so far. So thumbs up for now. Well, now here are the two components that we are actually trying to modify, and so far it looks pretty awesome. So now what we're going to do is test if these lights are actually working. So fingers crossed, and here we go. And here we have some light. So that's amazing job done so far. I'm really happy with the way this is turning out. This is exactly how I pictured it in my mind. So with that being said, let's move on to the tail end part of this light. And this is a success as well. It's exactly turning out how I visioned it to be. So with all these electronics in place, let's get down to the real part of this particular assembly kit build. Kindly find the features and specifications regarding this 1/12 scale diecast model in the description below. So what's left to do now is just get started. So stay tuned and let's take a look at this amazing build. Finally, on completion of this assembly diecast bike build along with my modification, this build turned out to be way better than how I planned it to be, and I get this amazing feeling of satisfaction and accomplishment just to know that you've built something with your own two hands with your additional add-ons and make it a unique and a one-of-a-kind addition to your collection. Well, if you would like to get yourself or your loved ones one of these diecast assembly kit motorcycles, I dropped a Best Buy link in the description below. I bet this is gonna be a lot of fun if you give it a shot, so go check it out. Well, I'm really happy with the way this build turned out to be, especially with the modifications I had in mind. This was really a success indeed. So here are a few clips of this particular build. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a massive thumbs up and share it. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button if this is your first time here. And also don't forget to click that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our exciting and upcoming episodes. If you care to share your views and thoughts on this topic, please do drop a comment below so we can discuss, learn and resonate our thoughts and ideas further. Well, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.